Let's all thank the wonderful patrons for supporting the channel. I can't show everything from the visual novel, so if you support me in Patreon, you will be able to watch everything from the old to the naughty. Also, don't forget to ring that bell when you subscribe so you'll be notified with future videos. Now, let's start the show! What if I say, I don't have an alcohol problem? Sana looked at me unamused. When I first met you in the bar, you were drinking. I shifted nervously and bit my lip. Hey, it was just one drink. That doesn't mean I have a problem. How unsightly. He looked to the side and thought to himself. You won't make a good doll like this. What? This is Mad Father! Oh my god! This is Mad Father! This is no bueno! Mi no gusto! Mi no gusta! Mi no gusta! Mi no bueno! What the fudge? Sano stood up and picked up his ice pick. I'll get rid of this repulsive behavior. What? What are you talking about? I'm going to make you better. No! I clambered to get away and Sano quickly strapped me down. Oh crap! Sano strapped my head to the table and the ice pick loomed over my eye! I shut my eyes hard and Sano let out a sigh. This is a type of behavior I was hoping to remove. The what? The scariness? The uncooperativeness? Sano forced my eye open. Shit! I couldn't pull away as he pushed the pick above my eye. I could feel something breaking in my head as he pushed past the skull! I let out a loud scream as he started to dig around my head. It was hard to think straight as he dug. Well, you are not straight. I mean, you know what I mean. I could feel the tip of the pick pull out of my skull and I look up at him. That's better. He slid his hand on my face. So quiet. So gentle. So... Ugh! Don't worry. I'm almost done. Sano lifted up my other eyelid and pushed the pick into my head! Oh! This is not what Mama Odie say. This is not what Mama Odie say. You need to dig a little deeper to find out who you are. You gotta dig a little deeper. It really ain't that far. I didn't feel anything. You died. You were lobotomized. Death collections? How? With Sano we have. Holy crap! 2, 4, 6, 8, 9! 9! Why? Why does Sano have so many things? Why does Sano have so many things? I watched as a tall man leaned over me. Oh crap! Sano reeled back and punched me right in the face like ugh! I could feel the blood leaking out of my nose and he forced my head to the side. The blood poured on the table and he kept a gloved hand on my skull. Watch your mouth. I said nothing more as Sano pulled a chair close and took a seat. I kept my eyes on him but said nothing. Sano took a seat near me. So tell me your medical history. Any genetic disorders you might have. He was acting as if all of this was normal. Tell me! Ah! I can do that? I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want to piss this now off anymore. Not talking, Sano pulled out a needle and tapped it. Yeah, tap that needle! Maybe you'll be more talkative after some sleep, huh? Don't! Sano let out a derisive sound and pushed the needle into my neck like... Oh. Sano let out a derisive sound and pushed the needle into my neck. Rest. I couldn't say anymore before my eyes fluttered shut. I turned my... Oh! Our health went back! I turned my head to the side as I woke up. The grogginess faded pretty quickly. I tried to look around the room and spotted Sano. He was in the corner, calmly looking through a book. Okay. Here we go. This is new. We didn't leave him alone, so... Okay. Have I done something to piss you off? I don't know what I did to you, but I'm sorry. Sano didn't even look up from his notebook. Why are you apologizing for something you're not even sure you did? Sano laced his fingers together and looked at me. If you believe you're special in some way, I wouldn't delude yourself any further. When I undo your seams, you'll come apart. Hey, excuse me, I am not a doll, you freaking psycho! Just like everyone before you.
Sano turned back to his book and closed it. Was I really going to die here? Sano stood up from his chair and walked over to me. Let's begin, shall we? Sano strapped down my arm and cut off the circulation. Okay, he tapped the needle. Okay, give him a dirty look this time. I shot the dirtiest look I could at Sano, like, that's my dirty look. He was probably going to kill me anyway, so what was I going to lose? Sano tapped my arm and pushed up his glasses. Okay, let's say I can't drink water when I'm tied up. I can't drink water when I'm tied up. Sano made a face, then let out a low chuckle. He leaned over me, putting his hand on my forehead. Aren't you the smartest ass here? Maybe I can just inject this right into your eye. I twitched and tried to pull away. Hey! Hey, no! 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 I say no CG, but you're giving it to me! I'm scared! I could see the liquid leaking out of the tip of the needle. Ah! No! What could I do here? I must struggle or look away? Let's look away then. I looked away from the needle and started to breathe fast. I could feel Sano looming over me and getting closer with the needle. Sano aimed the needle at my eye and smirked at me. He pushed the needle into my eye and I screamed like, ah! Almost done. It felt like my eye was going to explode out of my skull. Well then, my health went down and let out another scream and grip at the straps around my arms. No, that wasn't so bad, was it? Sano patted my face as he went back to his tray. I felt blood dripping on my eye like, I just wanted to pass out, but I felt more alert than ever. Crud. Sano watched me as my breath slowed down. How were you feeling? I couldn't say anything. It's like I don't know what to say. Sano turned my head towards him and started to cut into my skin. Hey, I'm not a masochist. Goodness gracious, I don't even like getting hurt. Sano turned my head towards him and started to cut into my skin. It hurt like any deep cut would, but I couldn't scream. I couldn't even look away. Sano cut into my forearm and opened again! And opened it up. It's not unheard of, you know. Examining live people for scientific purposes, blah blah. Why? I should test something while you're so conveniently quiet. Sano yanked the tendons out of their place and examined them. Sano kept eye contact with me as he cut the tendons from my hand away! No! What's worse but now? It's even worse! He cut it down! It went limp and I could feel my eyes widening like fuck! Holy crap! We're gonna die. I felt a new wave of pain as my eyes started to water. Now, when I pull these, it's like you're my puppet. Please! Sano pulled on my tendons. I could see my fingers closing. Huh? He looked at the fingers with a small smile on his face. Like he was looking at a beloved toy. I just wanted to scream. Let's try to fix you. Can't have you falling apart just yet. Sano stood up and put his hand out. An odd blue light and letters I couldn't understand floated around his hand. Yuck. This is a new ending. What was he talking about? Was I finally going absolutely crazy? No! You're not going insane. No. You're gonna die. That's a difference. Oh, interesting. I still couldn't feel my fingers, but he seemed like he was already done with me. Sano soothed my wound up quickly. It was so neat and tidy. Was he really a doctor? Sano wrapped my arm with gauze. I watched him unstrap my legs and felt a bit relief. He walked back to his desk in the corner and started to write furiously in his notebook. I started to get a feeling back in my body and I pulled my legs up. Okay, I think that's the least of my worries. Okay, sige. I wanna ask, where's your brother? This is a crucial question. Where's your brother? Did you want to talk to him? He's the reason why I'm here. The reason why you're here is because you're nosy. It was an accident! Sure. It was! I was just looking for the bathroom! Fucker! Sano stood up and opened the door. I heard heavier steps enter the room and lean over me. Oh, hey, Chris! That's where you went. You have to let me go, Akira. Pretty sure I'm not in charge here. He was kidding, right? He's going to kill me! I think I'm dying. Yeah, you're fucked up here. Tell you what. Wait, he's going to kill me. No shit, he's in pretty pissed. No shit! Okay, I think I'm dying, okay? I think I'm dying. Yeah, you're fucked up here. Tell you what. Akira reached behind his back. Hi! What the fuck?! I'll put you out of your misery. No! What the hell? Do I have to beg for mercy? Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Okay, let's try it. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. It's orange. Look, this is the quickest way. Yes, please don't kill me. But I won't, since you asked so nicely. Yay! At least he's a bit sane. I don't want to die. Unfortunately, I don't have control of that. Akira leaned over me and put his hand on my chin. I'd lay there and take it. No one likes someone who gets too mouthy. What? Akira let me go and walk out of the room, turning off the light as he went. I felt betrayed! Okay, how about this? You're crazy! And you're pretty damaged. Akira waved his gun a bit and rolled his eyes. I have the gun. I wouldn't talk back. You're fucking insane! Akira sighed and pushed the barrel of the gun into my mouth. Look, kiddo. I'm not really in the mood to fuck around. This is the best way for you. Alright, you dip! You're joking, right? Oh, you'd know if I was joking. Akira kept the deadpan look on his face as he walked over to me. Now this situation isn't something to joke about. But what? There's no way out of this, Chris. He doesn't play nice. And who am I to step on my brother's dick, huh? Have you ever? Nighty-night, kitten. Akira walked away from me and turned off the light in the room. He was really just going to leave me here. No! This is stupid! Let's try. He's going to kill me! No shit, he seemed pretty pissed. No shit! I'm calling it like I see it. This is the fucking job for him. He doesn't give a fuck about you. So you're just going to leave me here? That's the plan. You're as much of a dick as him. Akira's hand shot out and grabbed my neck, crushing my windpipe. Oh! I grasped for air as his hand tightened around my neck. He was stronger than he looked. He let out a low hum. I wouldn't say that. His palm dug into my throat. I'd say I'm more of a dick than him. Akira leaned over me and squeezed harder. And I'm not going to leave you here. Akira flashed his large fangs at me. He has fangs? I'd rather kill you myself. This is easier for both of us. I could feel the air getting cut from my head. My head started to spin. Oh! I heard my spine splitting under his hand with a loud snap. Let's try this again. We're going to choose this time. I guess you're right. Oh, he smiled at me. I'm not here to judge you. Oh, sorry, it's just been a rough week, blah blah. Let's try. Can you tell me more about yourself? Huh? Why would you want to know more about me? Well, I'm not that interesting. You look like you have a story to tell. Oh, he was surprised! I didn't see that. Not much to say. I'm going to school to become a doctor. Whoa, you must be pretty smart. Sano shrugged his shoulder. Intelligence is relative. I'm just doing something I like. That sounds pretty awesome. Sano looked down at his watch and looked at me. It's getting late, I better head back. What if I say, hey wait, want to grab coffee first? Hey wait, I want to grab some coffee first? Not this time, but I'll give you my number. We can go out later. Sano slid off his bar stool and walked into the crowd. I watched Sano leave inside. I got up to dance by myself and bump into someone like, ooh! Oh, it's Akira! If I say I'm just wasting my time, I didn't want to wait for that guy. I was gonna head home. I finally left that loud nightclub. What if? What the fuck? He was waiting for us outside! Just as I heard that familiar voice, that it felt like it hit me. I just faded to black. It was dark when I woke up. I shifted my wrist, but oh. What's going on? Sano sat down in the chair near me, blah blah blah, yada yada. Wait a minute! Light blue? Please tell me this isn't your idea of dating. Sano looked at me deadpan. Okay, blue. I let out a blood-curdling scream as he twisted. He looked like he wasn't even trying, but the force was pinning me to the table. I'm sure you can use your sense of humor to help yourself soon. Sano ripped the knife from my shoulder. What? I let out another scream as I breathed hard. What? Panicking. A blue fire surrounded Sano's hand as he... What? A blue fire surrounded Sano's hand! He is... an alien! A mythical creature! A demon, I say! A blue fire surrounded Sano's hand as he burned the wound shut. Please, shut your mouth. I felt the room spinning at the searing pain entering my shoulder. My eyes rolled into the back of my head and I passed out. Sano pulled out a needle and tapped it. Yeah, he tapped it! I can't drink water when I'm tied up. Sano made a face, then let out a slow chuckle. He leaned over me, putting his hand on my forehead. Aren't you the smartest ass ever? Eek! Oh yeah, oh, you look away! You're not struggling anymore. I looked away from the needle and started to breathe fast, blah blah blah. Ow, 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 ow! Okay, I guess that wasn't the— oh no! Fuck! I should have saved. Whoopsie. I think that's the least of my worries. You can rub my legs if you want! What the fuck? Yeah, you can rub my legs if you want, I mean... Oh my god, his sanity went down! Son looked at me with both eyebrows raised. I don't know what I was thinking, but something in me just blurted it out. Like, there's something strange within me. Something felt not the same. I thought I was playing by the rules of someone else's game. Sano stood up without a word and put his hands on my legs. Kick me, and you'll pay for it. I shrunk and nodded my head quickly like, eh. Sano rubbed his hands up and down my legs, his cold hands pushing firmly into my muscles. I didn't think asking would have worked like that. I could feel my face getting red. Why are you doing this? Sano looked up at me and touched my skin thoughtfully. I don't want you falling apart. Not yet. He caressed his fingers against my skin gently and I shuddered. You're so sensitive. I can't help it. When you're touching me like that. Sano patted my leg and smiled at me. You don't need to be embarrassed about me. I'm not going to force myself on you if that's what you're worried about. If I say I'm tired, what if I say where's your brother? Crazy is the spice of life, n'est-ce pas? What? Akira jumped on the exam table with me and walked on my ribs. What? I could feel the air getting pushed out of my lungs as he stepped on me. What the fuck? What are you doing? I could barely speak over a soft whisper. Dude, get off of me! Hey! Akira put a heavy boot on my skull and started to push. What the hell? Honestly, with that mouth of yours, I don't see you lasting longer than this. He lifted his foot up and I felt relieved, but it was short-lived. What panic? Oh! Akira's boot came down on my head quickly. I mean, look at you under there. Looks to me like you're already dying. I could feel my skull cracking under his boot. Akira cracked your skull. Of course he did. Well, of course he did. I think I'm dying. Yeah, you're fucked here. Tell you what. Akira reached behind his back. Please don't kill me. Okay. I'm alive? I'm tired. I did just cut you open. Can't say I'm shocked. He did just cut my arm open. I turned my head to my arm. Can I sleep? I'm not stopping you. I'm just working. He was right. I closed my eyes and tried to sleep. It was hard to— well, we skipped that part. It was hard to sleep. It was getting really warm in this room. Maybe I should try to do something else. I looked up at the corner of the room. Sana was in the corner, blah blah blah. Okay. Oh. It's really hot in here. Wow, that's new. I'm scared of it's really hot in here. I watched Sana walk over to me. Too warm. I nodded my head. It was just cold, so I was making it warmer. Oh. Sorry to bother you. It's not a bother. I need to make sure you're doing alright after all. Oh, hey, I thought you were in med school. Is that part of the, learning? Sana looked at me and shook his head. No, I got my PhD a long time ago. You're very curious about me. Oh, sorry, and my sanity went down! I don't know what to say. It's fine. I don't mind answering questions. You should sleep. And then our heart became yellow again. I guess he wants us not to be insane. Ask for something to put you to sleep. I couldn't sleep, it was just getting hotter. Okay. You don't know what could be in this needle. Sun was smirking and injected me. He was right. What if he was just trying to kill me? Wait. Good night. It was so hot when I woke up. Okay. What if I cry? I couldn't stand heat and it felt like an oven. Stop! Stop! Yamete kudasai! Sanu looked over, narrowing his eyes. Is that all you can handle? I wasn't sure how to answer. All I could do was panic! My breathing started to get more rapid as the room started to swim. You are quite useless, aren't you? Sean? What is this? Undertale? Is that an amalgamate? A large gray monster wandered up into the room, and I leaned back in my spot and gasped. I don't have a use for you any longer. Dispose of them. The monster walked over to me and leaned down. I could feel teeth dripping through my flesh as the monster ripped my intestines from me. Good boy. Wow, you fed their pet! What the hell? We get a bad ending and then it continues? What is this, password? Man, it is warm in here. Boof! Boof! Hey, boy. Boof, boof! Who's a good boy? You're all bloody. Did you just eat? Well, let's go for a walk, huh? You wanna go for walkies? You wanna see everybody in town to eat them up? Don't excite him, Akira. I'm not. Just a little stroll through the neighborhood. Wait a second! Watch him if you take him out! I got it! This time I chose, it's really hot in here. You should sleep, it's getting late. Good night, Chris. Yeah, good night. I haven't eaten yet! I closed my eyes, hoping I could sleep this time. I felt something cool touch my forehead. It was just a wet towel, but in the heat it felt really nice. I drifted off to sleep. It was so hot when I woke up. Oh. Can I... Wait. Save. Cry. I couldn't stand heat, it felt like an oven. Yep. It was stupid! Calm down! I was scared, but I didn't want to panic anymore. Cry? Stop! Stop! Santa looked over, narrowing his eyes. Is that all you can handle? I wasn't sure how to answer. All I could do was panic. My breathing started to get more rapid as the room started to swim. You are quite useless, aren't you? Okay, he's still called Sean. Yep. This was stupid. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Well, that was stupid. Calm down, bite my lip. I don't want to cry. He didn't look. There's a continuation. I don't know why. I don't know what I triggered. What are you testing? Sanu looked up from his desk and tilted his. Oh, insanity up! Insanity! Oh no, insanity down. Sanu looked up from his desk and tilted his head to the side. Just your yuck. Just your endurance as a human. You'd be surprised about how much people can take. Oh. Are you having a hard time breathing? Well, I'm having a bad time. I'm okay. Just ask if you need something. I spaced out for a few minutes looking at the ceiling. It was quiet. I narrowed my eyes and turned my head to Sano, like a potato. Like he was sitting, but his head was down on his desk. Was he sleeping? Check on him. Stay on the table. Yeah, sure. Check on him. Check! I look at the straps around my wrist and tug at them. I grimace as I yank them out of the straps. It was a bit painful to just yank my arms out like that, but now I was— You were free! We're free! Now I was free! I smiled to myself and looked around. I walked over to him, looking at his sleeping form. Why? You could just run away! I walked over to him to look at his sleeping form. Maybe he was tired from using his magic. Yeah, he was tired. Why do you want to touch him? Oh, sure, let's touch him. I reach out and touches his hair. It was so soft and it grabbed your arm! Apparently, though, he likes it. What are you doing? Sano's eyes searched my face, but he didn't look like he was going to attack me. I just wanted to check on you. He's not surprised that we got out from the examining chair. Sano moved his chair around and pulled me on his lap. Eck! Eck! Sano leaned his head on my chest and kept his eye closed. Does it bother you? Sano's— What? This is a weird way to get in love with someone! Oh, this is Stockholm Syndrome! Oh! This is weird! Sano's arm snaked around my waist and he squeezed me. What? Being held by your captor. I quickly shook my head as he held my wrist gingerly. Wait a minute! All of a sudden everyone was like, yay! Yaoi! You forgot that this guy kidnapped us, drugged us, examined us, turned us into a doll, and a freaking sadist, and he loves to torture us, and he loves to be sadistic about it. And everyone, and then all of you were like, oh yay! Finally we got the yaoi! Seriously, I think I know who are the masochists here. I quickly shook my head as he held my wrist gingerly. Odd creature. Creature? Are you an alien? Sano pressed his lips against the area around my wound and I gasped. It still hurt, but I felt my face get redder. Ooh. What? What? It still hurt, but I felt my face get redder. Sano's eye shifted up to me and I tilted my head to the side. What's wrong? Nothing. He stood up and picked me up in his arms. What are you doing out of bed? Sano gave a small smile and put me back on the exam table. Stay there. Sano didn't bother restraining me again. But I did as I was told and stay. My back hurts! But I did as I was told and stayed on the examination table. Oh, my sanity. Chris's sanity is going down bit by bit. It felt like a few hours of dead silence as Sano moved around the room. He didn't even turn on the light. Now he's asking about anxiety. Okay, what are you talking about? Sano leaned and flicked my nose. No, maybe a bit? Okay. I look up at Sano. I figured I should tell him the truth. You don't lie to me, do you? Why should I? I don't want to lie to you. That's really sweet of you. I reached out and wanted to touch him again. Sano stepped back and put his hand over his mouth. I could feel myself slipping off the table and smacking against the ground. Are you alright? I put my hands on the ground and slid my knees underneath me. I'm okay. I arched my back in an attempt to help myself up, but I felt a pair of hands against my butt. What? Sano was leaning over me as he rubbed the muscle. Sano, what are you doing? No, this is not the doctor I was going for. No, doctor, no, not the prostate exam. Oh my god, he's speaking in Japanese. Just get yourself back on the table. Sano let me go and walked back to his desk. Sano was looking away from me. His face was bright red and he looked nervous. I looked at the cups on my feet and tilted my head. What if I crawl over? You can't be serious! You cannot be serious! I ignored the cuffs around my ankles and crawled my way over to Sano. I didn't want him to be alone. I pulled on his pants and... What?! Since you asked so nicely. He leaned in and kissed me gently on the lips. I felt him push me down and rub his cock against me. Sano. He pushed inside of me and started to rock fast, like We locked eyes. There is no CG of this because apparently the creators are trying to make this as a first-person view as much as possible. We locked eyes. I reached up hesitantly, then brushed his fringe away, like whoosh. Oh wow! He's cute with hair like that. Wait a minute. I know that face! Natsumi! Is that you? What happened, Natsumi? Sano rubbed his cheek against mine. Sano's strong hand shot out and pushed into my neck. I let out a small hiccuping moan as I curled my toes in. You're adorable. Sano let out a low hissing moan as he leaned over me. I reached up around the back of his neck and moved against him. I gripped down tight and moaned loudly as I felt his cum fill me up. Why? I wanted to. I wanted to make you happy. Yeah, this is happiness. Happiness. Ashiteru happiness. You are my little angel, aren't you? I nodded happily. Sano ran his fingers through my hair lovingly and kissed me again. You should rest. Sano let me stand on my own. I stumbled awkwardly. My legs! My leg! My leg! My leg! Sano smiled at me and picked me up bridal style. Always the legs. What? I like my legs. It's like Metaton. I want you to feel these legs, baby. Feel them good. Feel all of these legs. I smiled at him as he laid me down on the exam table. He put his lab coat on me and I cuddled it. It smelled just like him and I fell asleep with it in my arms. This sounds like Mad Father all of a sudden. I woke up the next morning and looked around. Sano was sitting in the corner playing with some pieces of wood. Good morning, Sano. Sano looked up from the wood and got out of his chair. How are you feeling? I'm okay, just a bit sore. Your legs again? Just everywhere. I rubbed my legs and sighed. I know a way to fix this. What do you mean? Sano stood over my spot and rubbed his hands across my legs. Yeah! He had a look on his face. You're so weak. You're so weak. So fragile. I don't want you breaking on me. What did he mean? What did he mean by that? Could I tell you something? Anything? Please tell me! Oh, doctor! I love dolls. Okay, Mad Father. Everything about them. So perfect. You can do what you want to them. They don't fight back. Sano runs his hands across my legs again. You're so beautiful. You remind me of a doll. I blushed out but wondered what he was talking about. Oh, Maya! Sano brought over the pieces of wood he was talking about and looked at them. Wooden prosthetic limbs! I can fix you. I can help. Sano held up a butcher knife with a blush. Do you want me to help you? Two endings. One good, one bad. Let's refuse. No, I don't want that! Sano's face dropped and he stared at me. Isn't there some other way? I just don't want that. No. No. There is no other way. Sano, no! Too weak. I got off the table and tended to run. But he was too fast! It felt like just a moment before it was right in my face. Sano! Stop! No. Ah! He has fangs too! I felt the blade cut in my chest as he slammed the knife into my sternum like... I coughed up blood as he smashed me again. He smashed me again! Ah! The sternum was breaking and I could see my blood fly in my face. Look at how weak you are. I coughed again and I stared up at him. My vision was starting to fade and I could feel blood running down my sides. I broke another one. You died. Sano broke you. Whoops. Whoops! Let's go back then! Accept. Please. Fix me, doctor! Oh, of course I will. And you will be with me forever and ever and ever. I will, my beautiful angel. I watched Sano pull out some tubes and tie them around my arms and above my knees. Oh my god. Sano whispered something under his breath. It sounded like that language from before. This is going to hurt, but only for a minute, okay? I nodded as he strapped my arms and legs down. I'd be better soon. Sano went to my side and brought the knife down on my leg. Ah! It was so painful I felt like I couldn't see! I let out a scream and Sano continued to cut through. Shh, it'll be over soon. Sano! I let out a sniffle as I felt my legs sever. My eyes rolled back as Sano looked over. Stay awake. I couldn't. I didn't know if I could stay awake. I nodded as the cut through the other leg. My blood was going everywhere. Then question, how is he going to produce more blood if his whole leg is out? This bone marrow is on his freaking thigh. I gasped for air, anything that would keep me awake through the blinding pain. I felt my other leg fall to the ground and Sano walked over to me leaning over. He kissed me and nuzzled me gently. Almost done. I could... Why? You still have a beatsy health left! You are a Spartan, dude! I could feel the knife cutting through my arm as I passed out from blood loss. Sano! Too fragile. I could make a doll of you yet. You died. You didn't survive the procedure. I think the reason why we didn't survive the procedure is because we have low health. So, we're going to do this back at the very beginning! Watch! I guess you're right. 1, 2, 3. And then after that, what are you doing here alone? It's normal for me to be alone these days. Have you ever felt that? Oh, yeah, I know how you feel. It sucks. I wouldn't say— oh, purple. I wouldn't say that. I met you after all. Sano looked down at his watch and looked at— okay, blah blah blah. Next, he wants you to get coffee. Okay, get coffee, blah blah blah. Oh god, crap! Oh, wait. What's going on? Okay, the top answered. Okay, what's going on? Blah 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 blah. Holy crap, he saw it. Next, answer his questions. Next, we have to answer his questions. Blah 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 blah. Okay, next is what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, I can't skip anymore. This is new. Sano looked up and walked over, taking a seat closer to me. I'm just looking through these papers. I rubbed my wrist against the leather restraint. I couldn't make sense of this. What did he want? Sorry, I couldn't make sense of this. What did he want? Why'd you choose me? Sano looked up from paperwork and sighed. It was random. It always is. You just happened to be alone. I guess that makes sense. That will depend on your definition of sense. There's no making sense of what a serial killer does, Chris. My eyes widened as he spoke. A serial killer? Sano, please. I don't want to die. Sano ran his fingers through my hair and shook his head. No one does. I have no intention of letting you leave, however. Sano stood up and looked at me one more time before strapping my arm down. Sano pulled out a needle and tapped it. I gulped. I didn't know what was in the needle. What's in the needle? A device, special type of general anesthesia. Drinking too much? That's what it says? Yep, I'm drinking too much. You can rub my legs if you want. Next, I'm tired. I did just cut you open. Okay, next. Okay, next. It's really hot in here. Okay, next. You have to calm down. Bite my lip. Okay, next choice. What are you testing? Check on him. It's touch him. I reach out and touch his hair, blah blah blah. Maybe a bit. I look up at Sano. I figured I should tell him the truth. Yeah. This is the part where he blushed. And here we go. This is the part. Now, if we lose a lot of blood, we get the ending of we didn't survive the procedure. But if we refuse, he'll kill us. So, we have to accept. Please fix me, blah blah blah. Stay awake. Okay, I woke up with okay, here we go. I could feel the knife cutting through my arm as I passed out from blood loss. Eek! Sano. I woke up with Sano right next to me. This is Mad Father! The pain I felt before was gone and I smiled at him. My wooden parts didn't feel any pain. Sano rubbed my face in my new hand and smiled at me. You're perfect now. My perfect little doll. You survived! Sano made us perfect! Gee whiz! That was horrible!